You are awesome. I know you made it in time too. I met one guy who ate a sausage sandwich and he was fine. He even got some spare time because I got another sausage run to prevent the runs. And this isn't an urgent race like the last one, but in this weather, you have to be careful with.
shithole indeed. Hey kids, I'm looking for a woman named Maya. Hey, what's so funny?
Maya ain't a grown-up. She's just a plain old girl.
Hold on, you were the one trying to sell a PK weapon to Hubert?
Yeah, but the jerk didn't want it. Got all freaked out and chased me away.
How did you get a hold of a peacekeeper weapon?
We all found it. Was wandering around with these punks and ran across a corpse. Happens a lot. He was totally dead. We searched him, and I took the brass who's a whatsits cause I figured someone would pay a pretty penny for him.
Maya, I need that weapon.
You expect me?
The Whoozy Whatsits' real name is the Lazarus, and it belonged to an important PK. We might have a war if I don't return it. You could help us find him.
Okay, I'll give you this stupid thing.
That's a lot of money.
Of course it is. Life's damn expensive. I have to buy water and a mark.
I can give you 10, and...
Deal. Nobody...
Hey, Hakon, I have the Lazarus.
Cool. Get your ass to Ato with it. It'll make the perfect birthday present for him. Though I have no idea when that prick was born. I'll be near Metro Station.
Okay. The essence of survival? What are you talking?
Want to find out? What do you perceive? Exactly. The smell. Impulses going straight from the senses to the limbic system, triggering an emotion.
But, that...
What did you expect? What?
Too much.
Sorry.
I sure hope you don't mean smelling like shit is...
Of course not. People are going to pay a fortune for just a whiff. I called it. And it's almost finished. I just...
What do you mean scraps? For a fragrance?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so Turn Me On will be an aphrodisiac for robots, then.
You'll find out when it's time. If you... In return...
Naira said she needs lavender for her perfume, too. Now that makes more sense. Metal scraps. Naira wants them. I hope this isn't some wild goose chase. Making perfume out of metal sounds absurd. Here, your, ingredients.
Good. I wish there was more...
Oh, Naira, can't you just be thankful for what... She gives me this shit every day, I swear.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Silly little boy. It's new car smell.
A car?
Are you disappointed? The scent of luxury is the base note, the smell of confidence is the heart note, and the fragrance of risk and adventure is the head note. All you dream about is to turn it on and drive... Thanks so much for helping me out. Unlike some people. Here, have this. I rubbed it with Turn Me On. This'll remind you to tune into your sense of smell.
This one's worn out.
Howdy, citizens. Welcome to Old Villador's PK Command Center.
You're Aiden, right? If the reports are true, you'd make a great peacekeeper. If a war breaks out, it will be the last. Have you seen these recruits?
I had drills with them.
And how Pilgrim, I heard about you. Why don't you join the PK?
Citizen, you can't linger here. If you need help, check in with the dispatch officer.
We gotta start rationing the water. Should have done this weeks ago.
Oh, the pilgrim has returned. I hope not empty-handed.
I found the Lazarus.
I'll be damned. I was right that you could open doors we couldn't. Where's the fucker who had him?
In Meatpacking Square.
You didn't let him go, did you? That could have been the murderer.
A girl had him. She's 10 or something. She didn't kill him, just looted the corpse.
Stop, we'll get back to this later. Leave us.
It looks like a constellation on your arm.
Those are rank tattoos. When we ran low on resources, tattoos eventually replaced medals. They...
Like in...
Prison or military, it's all the same.
I did what you wanted. It's your turn. Get me to the center.
Opening the tunnel to the central loop is beyond my pay grade, Pilgrim. Command wants me to find the killer.
Ader, you promised!
Cool down, Pilgrim. I keep my promises. First, take this. Token of gratitude.
Ader, I have to get to the center. Get it?
You're looking for someone, right? I want to go to the central loop too. My wife and kids are there, and I can't protect them when I'm stuck here. The tunnel will open when I find the killer. Is that clear? You can help me, or you can wait until I find him myself. I see traces of blood on the Lazarus's blades. Lucas managed to wound his killer before he died. Bastard's got to have a nasty gash. If you find him, you'll not only help me.
Okay. Do you have any suspects?
The commander was murdered in the bazaar. It had...
The people of the bazaar are simple folk. Why would they risk defying you?
And that's why I want to discover the truth before the orders come down to use force. Besides, they want to get rid of us. They think anarchy is the...
Well, there is plenty of...
Carl is a faux pious hustler who brainwashes others. He says everyone's equal, but it's bullshit. You can't be a leader and an equal.
I'll try to find Lucas's...
Splendid. That's your...
Is there anything else I should know?
Yes, as a matter of fact. But this is totally hush-hush.
Sounds serious.
Whoever killed Lucas took a little trophy. Carved his tattoo right out of his bloody arm.
They cut into his corpse? That is...
Yeah, seriously. Men found out Lucas was desecrated like that, and it would be total war. I'm telling you this because if you find that little... trophy, then you found the sick...
Got it. I'll head...
Aiden, still alive?
Worried about me, are you?
Of course. I have high hopes for you, Aiden. Meet me outside.
Aiden, I hope you haven't come empty-handed.
Maya. Captain said she had the brass knuckles all along. She's something, that kid.
Ader wants me to find Lucas's murderer. Only then will he help me get to the center.
Not doing his dirty work. Well, that's not...
He told me to start with the bazaar.
Figures. PK and the bazaar. Only two people matter at the bazaar. One is that overblown preacher, Carl.
I know that. Who else is there?
Sophie, his right hand. She has a way with the bazaar's more rebellious souls. Helps him keep control. There's also Dodger, a local gangster. He knows what's going on, and about the bandits led by Joe. But they're afraid of the PK.
Okay, I'll talk to Sophie and you look into Carl, unless you prefer the girl.
Sophie? She's not really... and headstrong.
All clear here.
That was cool.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center. Aiden, you're already a legend in the city, you know?
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Easy, Chief. He ain't PK.
How do you know? They're creeping around here all the time.
He's that outsider, the pilgrim.
What? He's from outside the walls. I don't know what brings you here, but watch your back, Pilgrim. And stay away from the PKs. They ain't no one's friends.
This time with a biomarker.
Carl said if you show up to bring you round so he can introduce himself.
What a nice change from wanting to hang me.
And remember, humanity created a civilization that turned out to be a colossus on clay legs. We cannot make the same mistakes.
He didn't want to, he had to. You were a threat to everyone.
Of course.
Do not listen to the ideologies preached by fools calling for reconstruction. There will be no rebuilding. Who would have thought? A pilgrim in the bazaar. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still alive, despite your best efforts.
It's clear to me you're holding a grudge. But if you were in my shoes, you would understand. We are responsible for the safety of our community. And we treat this seriously. That's why we did what we did. I hope you can forgive us. So, pray tell, what's it like in the outside world these days?
Bad. And getting worse. Settlements are shrinking in size and number. I'm afraid soon there will be nowhere else to go.
Doesn't surprise me, son. Humanity must reach the bottom in order to rise again. And this is why we are here. Any more news?
Not really. But why don't you tell me more?
We are called the people of the Bazaar. Free from lies, free from money.
That sounds great. Too good to be true, and...
Oh, we have our challenges. Water is scarce, for example.
Well, you seem almost thankful for the...
It was as tragic as it was inevitable. Consumerism. Belief in the almighty dollar. So, we here strive not to make the same mistake. We want to create a new order based on social... A society where people support each other and adhere to justice. No need for the police, military, or false authorities to shoot those they are meant to... We have a place, but let's get back to you.
Is gossip all you want from me, Carl?
No. But you came from outside. So, to set things straight, I need to know if you're a sheep or a wolf.
I'm not really a fan of this metaphor.
Ah, yes. I see. Pilgrims are not people of metaphors or poetry.
Yeah, about acting. I'm looking for Sophie.
Are you?
That's my business.
Not when you're on my... But fine. I'll humor you. Your business, whatever it may... Go that way. You'll see a giant of a man. That's Herman, Sophie's... And I really hope your business doesn't make Herman...
Find something you like in the bazaar?
Sophie, can we talk?
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
My name's...
Aiden. You're that pilgrim that came to town.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday...
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
People here say you can be useful. I'd rather see for myself.
What do you...
Go to one of the craftmasters. Alberto or Vincenzo. Both know the location of the purest crystals. I need some for a certain transaction.
You said you were in charge of...
It means any PK who threatens our community of free people can count on...
Oh, from the way Carl talked, you sounded more like pacifists.
We're trying to overturn the old ways and usher in a new... And every revolution needs two things to succeed. Ideology and an armed faction to enforce it.
A certain transaction? Anything any...
Curiosity is the first step on the road to hell, Carl says. I believe in not trusting strangers, and that's who you are, so far. Bring me the location of the crystals first.
Those crystals...
They were created by the chemical bombings of the city. People believe the infection spreads slower if you wear them. Honestly.
And...
That and many other reasons. They're hard to get, difficult to destroy, and easy to get obsessed with. Because they're so pretty, right? But most importantly, they're real, tangible things. Way more real than a piece of paper and old...
Alberto and Vin...
A father and son duo. Alberto, the father, tends to yammer on. Before his Vincenzo, his son, kinda shy. They're both craftsmen.
Fine.
They should be at the bazaar. Do well and...
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking
Looking for work, by any chance?
Pilgrim in the bazaar? If I were him, I'd clear out before you piss people off.
You look anxious.
Look, Urban, your nosy friend's back.
Found a job?
No luck yet.
It's not about luck, kid, but about character.
Like yours?
Ballsy. Okay, then. What does your hungry soul crave?
Someone like you must know a lot.
Out of modesty, I won't deny it.
And maybe a little bird told you what might have happened to Lucas?
You know, very nosy. Grills people. Gets in the way. It can't be a coincidence.
Sure it can.
I don't believe in them.
You know anything about Luke?
Well, that kind of information is...
I could work for it. You got any work I could do? Come on, don't fuck with me.
You barge in here like you own the place. That's my kind of man. Or should I? Okay. I might have a small... Take care of it. Minor thing. Need you to check in on a guy who's late delivering my order. Been incommunicado for a few days now. Might be trying to avoid me. He usually doesn't keep me waiting.
Who's the guy?
Hubert. Half-assed Hubie, we call him.
Met him. Lives up to his nickname.
Need you to find out what's up with him this time.
Okay. I'll come back after I've spoken to him.
He lives in the tallest building on the edge of Trinity Court. Oh, you can't miss it. When you're there, give him the password Sayonara, so he knows I sent you.
Got it.
Damn soldiers took my brother's life during the March Massacre 12 years ago. I'm never trusting a uniform ever again. Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals turn some zombies into monsters.
I invite you to browse.
Sophie sent me. She says you know where they can find some crystals?
Oh, for fuck's... They've already sent...
Fuckwits? Who?
That fellow... Sophie's brother. Huh?
Barney. The asshole's name is Barney. And he asked the same question about a dark zone with crystals.
Yeah, that's news to me. So where is that?
It's 100...
Dad, can I tell him?
Oh, please.
100 meters from the metro. There's a big sign.
Thanks.
You look like someone in need of the best.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking for work, by any chance?
Bye!
I'm Damien.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know...
Maybe that's because I just...
For reals? Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And I like what I've sussed so far. But about the job. First and foremost, it'll require a certain amount of discretion on your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarry End. They'll fill you in on the details.
Understood.
Don't keep them waiting. Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us, you won't regret it.
Well, what?
I know the location, but I was told your brother asked about it already?
Herman! See if Barney turned on his radio. Barney? Answer me. Barney! Damn. So that's why he's gone offline. He's looking for the crystals on his own. And throwing a wrench in the works.
This isn't the first time, I gather.
No. He's always trying to prove himself. Last time, the fucking kid. Oh. He didn't want to tell me. My guess is...
Your brother keeps secret?
That's none of your business. Barney, answer me.
I can try to track him down. I've been in the Dark Zone before. In the GRE hospital.
St. Joseph Hospital? If you save him, you won't... We still have some time. Going into a Dark Zone, just bring him back.
I'll do my...
Good luck.
Who's that over there? I see something. Something's going down.
Who got me?
What happened to you, buddy? What is all that
Yeah! They said he's gone to the dogs!